Hello there, this is Elena in my channel Enough. Today we're gonna talk about the spit in the face of Putin. And it is about, you've probably seen somewhat videos in the news about the blow-ups in Crimea, which Putin considered his territory, Russian territory. So we're gonna see what happened there, and there are a few places where you can access the video, but I will show you some piece from the Russian opposition leader Navalny's channel, Popular Politics. I personally like this channel because I watched the channels of Mr. Navalny for many years, and I found them really accurate. And this channel in particular, Popular Politics, unfortunately it's in Russian, so you can't probably use it much. But for some Russian-speaking people, it's the main source of the true information. And also, they invited lots of different experts, and they are real experts. It's not like some Russian propaganda TV bringing somebody who is nobody knows, who is living in a mom's basement and once in a while decided to say something about something, and for some unknown reason some Russians believe that if Americans say something it means something, which is, there are lots of Americans in the United States and many of them have different opinions about stuff. Some of them know something about certain subject and know nothing about another subject. So even if the president of the United States personally said something in private conversation, it doesn't mean anything, except if it's an official position of the state and they declare it and make a law or something. But some Russians really believe that if some Mr. Smith from, I don't know, somewhere United States said something, it means whole Americans thinking that way. It's not. So let's see what actually happened. And then I'll show you where it happened, and we'll talk about it a little bit more. I can give you my perspective on that. So this is what Popular Politics showed from different sources. Basically, there is a military base, Air Force base in Crimea, which Russians consider it Russian territory. And that's what happened there. As you can see here, there are two big blow-ups with a big distance between them. It's about like a kilometer or so. And we will see what Russian... So basically it's ammunition blow-up in the Russian airbase in Novofedorivka in Crimea. And let's see how the Russian propaganda commenting on that. So you clearly can see the videos of that happening.
Практически сразу же на это отреагировали в Минобороны. Насколько я помню, там буквально 10 минут и сразу...
Реально в течение 10 минут, да.
The Russian hosts saying, Makashenets and Volkov saying that in Ministry of Defense, Russian Ministry of Defense, in about 10 minutes they give a response. And this is done by TASS, it's telegraph agency of USSR. That's a Russian channel, one of the famous ones. They are saying, I'm translating, that this is shots of what happened after blow-ups in near Poselok, near settlement Novofedorivka. On the territory of the airport Saki, near Novofedorivka, happened detonations of a few aviation bombs, basically. And after the blow up on that airport, nobody hurt. Никто не пострадал, nobody hurt. And planes didn't, and none of the planes or any other equipment damaged. And Ministry of Defense also said that they attempting to extinguish the fire and find out the reasons of blow up on the airport. And the last sentence says that there was no basically strike of some sort by the airport. So nobody bombed it, nobody shot at it. Basically, it's kind of like somebody went for a smoke near a pile of aviation bombs and just throw the cigarette butt in there, and that's what happened. According to Popular Politics and some other channels, I usually use way more than one source of information, and it's just a little step aside. I'm trying to explain a couple things. Sometimes people complaining that I use some Wikipedia or something like that. I use more than one source, way more than one source of information. It just sometimes in one source it's presented in one place for I can easily show it, like I right now doing with a channel of Popular Politics. It could be any other channel, and I have some other sources, personal sources, which I use. And Wikipedia I only use when the information confirmed in so many different sources that I know it's true. It just in Wikipedia, it's accurately presented in one place, and I confirm that it is accurately presented. That's what I do. And in this situation, interesting information also from the channel of Popular Politics that before the official version by Ministry of Defense.
Вот что пишет Минобороны. Детонация нескольких...
В первом она пишет...
Мы не знаем, что это было, но точно не украинцы.
Some pro-Kremlin bots and some Telegram channels and actually even official propagandists like famous like Simonyan, they posted in their channels something about it, and they don't know what happened basically, but
Это поспешность их выдала. Знаете, как вот
so
самолет с Навальным еще только приземлился.
Before something actually happened, they already reacted. And then there was official version of Ministry of
в первом она пишет
Defense.
Два взрыва на огромном расстоянии друг, на приличном.
And basically the propagandists jumped, like Russian have saying, jumped ahead of the train. So before the Ministry of Defense, which is the official information of Russia, the most lying one, I would say. The propagandists like Simonyan and other wrote in their channels that, oh, Ukraine did it, now we have to bomb Kiev, oh, we're gonna wipe them off the planet, off the face of the planet, oh, that's so bad. And then the official version show up. Well, nobody attacked us. It just, fire happened to be just by itself, and like I say, somebody smoked or something or whatever. And it's all happened just by accident, all by itself, and nothing really... it's not Ukraine. So all that propaganda started to backpedaling really quickly, saying, oh, if it's not Ukraine, that's fine, then that's okay. And so on. It's just funny to watch how that... It would have been funny, I would say, if it wouldn't be so sad to watch how that propaganda created, how it all happening when they inventing things. And the opinion of Popular Politics is that it is they are thinking it was internal, how you call it, rebellion. Somebody from inside blow it up. Some channels thinking that it probably was some HIMARS weapons did it, which, as far as I know, Ukraine didn't have HIMARS which can shoot at 300 kilometers, and unless they get that weapons from the West somehow, and I don't know about it, and some people, experts, doesn't know about it, then it could have been HIMARS. But again, according to Russia, nothing happened. It's all happened by itself, and nothing interesting. Basically, it's nothing to do with Ukraine or anything, and there is other videos about.
Симоньян блестяще работает с информацией, как она...
Очень медленное движение, стоим уже полчаса еще.
And people started to run away from Crimea right away, from the beach itself. And that woman saying that we have to run really quickly. It's dangerous to stay here. You probably seen that video before in some other places. I just translating
В
what
общем,
happened.
люди на пляже все понимают. Надо срочно отсюда уезжать. Недаром перед Крымским мостом в сторону выезда с полуострова практически немедленно образовалась большая пробка.
Ну и вот
This is a big traffic jam right before the bridge from Crimea in Kerch. I'll show you on the map very soon.
Движение, стоим уже полчаса.
They say they're standing here already for half an hour and they didn't even manage to go to Kerch city. So practically this is what on the map how it looked like. This is Fedorivka and this is Kerch and this is the bridge to Russia. So basically that traffic jam so big they didn't even manage to get to city of Kerch and they're standing already for half an hour trying to get out of by that Crimean bridge they built. So, and when the Russians saying they were just nothing was happening, they were just smoking there or something. As you saw on the video, between two blow-ups, there is a big distance. Some saying it was fuel on the ground get burned or something. It's not. You can clearly see that absolutely there is no way it could be just accidental fire, which happened to destroy a whole bunch of military ammunition and air bombs and stuff like that. So this is where it happened. And yet people are so scared that they are now running away and lining up to get off Crimea, which doesn't make sense too much because Crimea is big and nobody can bomb it all at the same time. But they can bomb the bridge. That probably would be most dangerous place to be at the moment. Yet people are running away. And what I can say that we will find out what happened soon enough, I hope. There is no way that Russian propaganda is right about that. And the problem here is for Putin, why I said it's a spit on his face. It's because since 2014, after the Russian FSB, led by Strelkov Girkin, as I explained in my other video, which I'll give you a link in this video, who organized and forced under the machine guns to the deputies of the parliament of Crimea to make a referendum, so-called referendum and so on. And after they attaching Crimea back to Russia, Crimea was so full of FSB agents for all these 8 years, and especially now, which watching for every insurrection, for every people who not happy, just trying to do anything they possible to prevent from Crimea return back to Ukraine. So it's full of FSB officers, and they couldn't prevent that from happening. This is definitely spit in Putin's face because, quite frankly, Putin doesn't have much achievements in the war in Ukraine. According again to Popular Politics, they mentioned today, Russian army only succeeding the most fast advance of Russian army near Bakhmut. It's like 300 meters a day with heavy losses and heavy battle. 300 meters a day, and in other places about 100 meters a day they moving forward. But the Crimea was like a crown jewel, no matter what happening. But at least we got a Crimea, which in my opinion doesn't have any sense. Crimea at first was part of Ukrainian republic inside the USSR, and people could go Crimea freely. And even after Ukraine became independent state, Russian people could go to Crimea freely without any problems. I personally has been in Crimea. I've been in pioneer camp there, one of the main pioneer camps in USSR. It was Artek, called Artek. It was near between Alushta, Gurzuf, and Yalta. And So I've been in Yalta. It's amazing, beautiful city in Crimea. I've been in Gurzuf. I have been in all around the coast, basically, and even I have been in Sevastopol, which is also considered hero city, and Russia had military base in there. And so I personally have been there, and it was in my childhood. It was way before Soviet Union breakdown. And many people go to Crimea for a vacation, like all the Black Sea coast here has amazing sanatoriums, which I explain in different video. It's not just, sometimes it's a resorts where people just go for to have a rest there and swim in the sea and so on, like enjoying like in every resort. And sanatorium at more like a health place where people go in to fix some sort of health problems, like with lungs, with this and that. Different sanatoriums specialize in different treatments with doctors there and some sort of equipment and so on. And it's all, many companies actually had their own sanatoriums on the coast right here. So for Russia, some people were so happy Crimea is ours. I don't see the point of it. Crimea always was accessible to Russians without any problems whatsoever. And after 2014, Russia attached Crimea, which was economically not self-sufficient piece of territory which you have to give donations all the time. It doesn't support itself. It was just a tourist destination in some ways, but again, after what happened, forcefully annexed by Russia, Crimea was forcefully annexed by Russia, nobody wanted to go there. There is no tourists, like from a lot of tourists from foreign countries and so on. Russians went there quite a bit. But again, they could have done it without attaching Crimea to Russia perfectly fine the same way. And they didn't have to pay pensions to people there or doing anything. They just could go to Koktebel or Yalta or Alushta or anywhere, Sevastopol, Simferopol, and they could have an awesome vacation without paying for supporting this chunk of territory. Bridge alone cost Russians a lot of money. Nothing of this was necessary whatsoever. It was just Putin's ambitions, and Putin's FSB officers did it, which I proven in my videos on my channel. So this is what I have to say on the matter, and it was a big spit in Putin's face. FSB couldn't control Crimea enough, if that's the case, and it is internal business, that some insurrections going on, which I wouldn't be surprised. And either way, even if it is a strike by Ukraine, where is Russian air defense? Either way, it's a big blow in Putin's ego. It's like a spit in his face. So, thank you for your attention and have a great day.